This is going to be a broad riff on a complex miasma of interconnected neurological and cultural touchstones, so if the initial concepts intrigue you, I encourage you to look up the works of Joseph Campbell and Carl Jung. So Campbell is a mythologist who adapted Jung's concept of the collective unconscious to better explain and understand the intrinsic similarity of all heroes and saints in the epic mythological tradition. The essential breakdown is that we only ever create the one heroic figure, the figure that exists within each of us, that image with which we identify, and that all the epic heroes fit into the same mold because they are the same archetype, i.e. Dionysus equals Heracles equals Gilgamesh equals the biblical Jesus equals Beowulf equals Luke Skywalker equals Link, etc. Likewise, this model serves to inform the tradition of the villain, i.e. Anubis equals Hades equals the other Gilgamesh equals the biblical devil equals Grendel equals Darth Vader equals Ganon. Makes sense, yes? Good. Thing is, there are figures in myth that aren't necessarily good or evil or any single duality. It doesn't happen too often, as strict allegiance to archetype is what keeps a myth strong. All the same, it happens, and if Campbell and Jung are to be believed, then the explanation must lay within the structures and definitions of the collective unconscious. Victims must be born out of fear of being victimized, prophets must be born out of our frustration at not having all the answers. Then there are the figures that are pathetic but prominent, powerful but anxious. They can't represent an image of what we want to be, but nor are they a representation of what we hate and need to destroy in ourselves. Instead, I think that they are the truest representations of mankind. They are the pitiable remnant that exists behind the image of heroics. They are what heroes become when they are shown to be ordinary people. So what does all of this have to do with the Big Bang Theory, you may ask? Well, that's an excellent question, and one that we don't have enough time to answer this week. So tune in next week when we'll try and further break down just what made this geeky little comedy such an enormous success. Until then, this has been my ignoble opinion.
Then Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White and Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Black Knight and Benito Mussolini and the Blue Meanie and Cowboy Curtis and John B. the Genie, Robocop the Terminator, Captain Kirk and Darth Vader, Lopan, Super...
Subscribe!
Thank you, Subscribosaur.